Razaban from FightHype.com. With me, I've got IBO super middleweight challenger, Chris Eubank Jr. Firstly, Chris, what's happening?
Soon to be champion, that's what's happening.
How are we doing?
Good, feeling great, strong. Nice to be able to have food before a fight, so everything's on track.
I was going to say, that must feel quite nice actually when you're at 160 trying to cut the weight and make sure you're on weight. 160, it gives you that extra bit of freedom to eat and put some food in your body.
It gives me a lot of freedom. I can eat as much as I want. I weighed under 12 stone this morning before I had breakfast.
Wow.
So it's interesting. I'm excited to see how it feels to get in that ring at 12 stone.
The whole production, the whole event is being put on by ITV. I know you were with Matchroom for a while and you've done something with Frank Moore in the past. Bit different way that ITV are producing this. Impressed with it?
Very impressed. They're pulling no punches. This is it's a huge setup. The media, the coverage, advertisements, and this is all only their first experience into it. So it's only going to get bigger and bigger. They're still trying things out, seeing what works. This is the blueprint. After this, they'll know what works and know what doesn't work, and it's going to be huge.
What did you make of the demeanour from Renold Quinlan today? Again, quite similar to last week, where he wasn't giving much away to you. I think he just focused.
I hope so, because if he's not, he's in for a hell of a night on Saturday. He doesn't give anything away. He doesn't say much. In terms of promoting a fight, he's one of the worst people that you could want to have in your fight. But talk is talk. At the end of the day, all that matters is getting in the ring and doing what we do. We're a couple of days away now, so.
When he says that I don't have a game plan, I'm just going to go in the ring and see what you're going to bring and adjust. Do you believe it?
Him and his team, they've watched every single one of my fights. They've picked out things that they think I'm not so good at, and, areas which they think that they can exploit. They just don't want to give anything away.
Obviously today we had attendance of Andre Ward, who's currently the champion light heavyweight. We also had Lennox Lewis here today. How's it for you? I know you're a boxer, but probably a fan of Lennox in the past, but having them here in the press conference and then commentating on your fight on Saturday.
It's a privilege. Lennox is one of the best heavyweights in the world. Was one of the best heavyweights ever. So to have him at the side of the ring commentating, it's awesome. Bringing these fighters in, Andre, it just builds the event. Puts more focus on what we're doing here. So it's very good.
The final one, you win the IBO on Saturday. Is ITV a solid platform now? Are you contracted to a certain number of fights on there, or
we
is it fight by fight?
There are definitely plans for potential. There are definitely future plans for more fights. 100%. They're not doing everything they've done for a one night stand. These guys are serious, and they love their boxing, and it's an exciting future ahead. The amount of exposure these guys can get me and British boxing as a whole is massive, and that's what we as fighters deserve, as much exposure as possible for everything we have to go through to get to the stages that we're at, to do what we do in the ring. We deserve to be broadcast to the nation, and that's what ITV